Yeah, it'd be a pretty creepy place to hang out. What was that? And it's a long ways in.
Pretty good.
Alright.
Singular.
Do some more exploring in the morning. Have a good night.
We got some exploring to do.
Don't want to be paddling back. All right, so we're here. We discovered the cave. Unreal. Enter the cave. Mining shaft, call it what you will. There's some debris here. But just give you a quick go through. Got the old light on turbo for this adventure. Yeah, it'd be a pretty creepy place to hang out. And I don't suppose that this place gets a lot of visitors. Some timbers in here. Whether they were brought in here or used for support, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a creepy feeling of being in here. That's the end of the line there. So that's the opening right there. And back out to civilization. Very cool place to check out.
And yeah, continue going.
I'd say it's probably about 7 feet, maybe 8 feet at its highest. Janson tells me this is calcite on here. What was that? Don't bang too much.
Trying to kick some precious metals off the wall.
Yeah, cause a cave-in. So you can see where they drilled to do some testing. Right there, and yeah, this is the end of the line here. This is pretty cool though,
To say the least.
to be in a abandoned mine shaft from God knows.
Yeah, we're not sure how old this place is. Big.
Yeah, he's big enough.
There on the ground.
Probably a Bud Light can.
Pop the can, yeah. go in more.
I get nothing, eh?
Yeah, I'm trying to just see if I can find a little vein they were chasing around, but it's very quiet. No. There's something there. Lost it.
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
They got all the gold.
got it all.
We've done all our exploring of that cave and mine shaft. I keep calling it a cave, but in my mind at this point, it's no longer a mine shaft. It's more of a cave. Really cool. That was a lot of fun, and that's the great thing about being in the outdoors. You see stuff like that. I was here camping and fishing with Mark, and I saw that, and I knew I just had to come back and check it out. And Janson's the guy to bring with you because he's right into this kind of stuff. Whether it be exploring or metal detecting, all that kind of stuff, you know, he's always game, right?
Yeah.
So that was super cool. All right, we've come up the tailings hill, and beside it we got a concrete structure with a lot of wood too. Slipping and sliding a bit. Kind of different.
Mm-hmm. Some big mounts in there
Yeah.
for something.
Something to do with the mining project, gold mining.
Could be a stamp, possibly a stamp mill with those bigger mounts there.
Yeah, there's quite a few in there, right?
Back in the building here.
Pretty steep hill. Climb through the bush here. Well, it's all tailings here. You can see it's all loose rock. It's pretty cool seeing the old structure. Back at this big pillar. That's back towards that other area we looked at first. Old wheel. It's like a kind of a conveyor belt wheel of some kind. Some kind of piping over there. So, you know, when you find places like this and, you know, you think about how it affects the environment, you got to remember that the city that we live in, Sudbury, up north where we are now, these places were built on logging and mining. So if they didn't come here and gold mine, they wouldn't have a city here basically, or a town where people had livelihoods and whatnot. The fact that they left what they left in the woods. If you watch my video, Industrial Wilderness, you'll see that a lot of things get left behind in the past, not like it is today. But there are remnants of the past and how they dealt with things or didn't deal with things. But you know, I'm looking at it more as it's history. It's history of this area and the stuff, all the gold and silver mining they did, which I think this area was prospected in 1912. It's kind of cool to just check it out and see what kind of stuff that they have here and what's been left behind. It's not stuff you're going to see every day, so it's kind of cool to check it out. On the pillars, you got trees growing through it. We're down that way. Kind of gives you an idea of the structure. Yeah, so that was some kind of something, I don't know. Not an expert in mining at all, so I'm not quite sure. Old pipe. I was just saying the Janson, it almost looks like there could have been a shaft here that, with that big wheel, perhaps dropping guys down. Looks like that wood could be from a head frame. All right, find looks like a concrete slab over a hole. You can see the hole down underneath, and a couple of round loops. They could lift that up. I almost think how square it is. It could be a shaft, and that wheel we seen earlier could be, you know, part of that shaft. Janson's over metal detecting on the other side there. I can just see inside there, and it's a long ways in. I don't have my flashlight with me right now, but like I said, just judging from the shape, it could be a mine shaft. They pulled stuff out, processed it in that area with all the cement pillars, and then used the water, used the lake as a way of transportation. All right, so where the wheel is, and this looked like framing, definitely man-made. The shaft that we just found is just on the other side here. So it's almost like, you know, potentially this was standing up, sending a, you know, cart or whatever down into the shaft, and this all kind of blew over, or eventually was destroyed coming this way once that was blocked, and they just left the remnants here. There's probably there could be more than one wheel as well. Not sure how that operated, but to me that's what it looks like. It looks like, you know, they blocked that off. The timbers and stuff that are here, definitely man-made timbers. We're holding up the apparatus that lifted up and down the cart, and then everything was pushed forward into the processing area, which was where the cement and the concrete stuff is, and then transport by lake. Total guess on my part. I have no idea. I'm not an expert in mining at all. It just seems that, you know, we didn't see anything else around the area. We haven't gone too far, but it seems like everything was kind of condensed to this area. So, and the trees back in here are super tall, but not here where we are, where this stuff is. Kind of gives us the idea that everything was done here and pushed out towards the water, as opposed to mined further back. Pretty cool. All right, just finished a beastly load over the portage behind me, and we got the boat left and a couple little odds and ends, gas tank and whatnot, and yeah, then we'll be heading out. All we have left is head back to the launch area, and we're out of here. It's been fun. Okay, thanks for coming along.
No problem, had a blast.
It's good. Exploring nature is always fun, and I think it's kind of an innate thing in everybody, because our forefathers explored and found beautiful places like this, and we're following their footsteps, and maybe we're not doing it nearly to the same extent, but when we get the opportunity, even as weekend warriors, we're getting out there and doing some camping, doing some exploring, doing some fishing. In this case, we didn't do any fishing. We had too much fun exploring. I just encourage everybody, no matter what age you are, physical ability and all that stuff, just get outside. Doesn't have to be big. Just do what you have to do. Thanks for watching. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, Pinetree Line Productions. Our website is ptloutdoors.com. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching, and give us a thumbs up. Take care, guys.